Alright guys, time to make another video here. So one of the things I'm working on for the past 3 or 4 weeks now is our entry gates. So just kind of wanted to make a little video to describe kind of what's going on here and the kind of gates that we went with, and also the controls for the gate opener. So the gate is actually an ALEKO gate, and I bought it at Home Depot for around $1,800 to $1,900. It took about 3 weeks to come in. ALEKO gates are made in I think they're made in Washington State. No, not Washington State. Anyway, somewhere out west, but way across the country. So we're in North Carolina, but they come from ALEKO gates and ordered at Home Depot, and so they come by freight. So I just had them sent to the Home Depot store because obviously we don't want a big tractor trailer coming down our asphalt driveway. So anyway, and we got the W's from, where'd you get W's from? The W's came from Seabiscuit Designs, and they are powder coated. Well, they're steel metal powder coated black. So the gate is actually galvanized steel, and it's also powder coated. I went with the TOPENS, TOPENS gate controllers with the motor. This is the AT1202, I believe it is. It's for larger gates. Obviously, this is an 18-foot gate, and so each gate weighs approximately 250 pounds. So this is not something you're going to be able to put up without some kind of equipment or a bunch of guys. I used my Kubota tractor and front end loader, so I was able to pick it up and move the gates around and eventually place them onto the post. All right, the posts. These posts are they're in about 3 feet of concrete, and we used each hole literally has 4 bags of 80-pound concrete, Quikrete, or the Sacrete or whatever you get from Home Depot. So, and I actually let the concrete set up for a week, so approximately 7 days before we actually hung the gates onto the post, because again, these things are real heavy, and you want to make sure you have a sturdy foundation before you start to hang these gates on there, because you can just imagine this thing would want to tip over if you didn't have a good solid foundation. So okay, I know I'm jumping all around the place, but that's why I can't really make good YouTube videos, but I try. So anyway, ALEKO gate, Seabiscuit Designs did the W's, and TOPENS gate openers, AT1202, and on the other side over there is the keypad, which also do RFID. I can buy little RFID tags, and you can program in each RFID tag to open with the what? Oh, I didn't know you were there. My daughter just came up, and I didn't even know she was there. But anyway, see, now you're on YouTube. Anyway, you snuck up behind me, didn't you? Okay. So anyway, that's the keypad. That's also TOPENS. And let me see what else. Okay, so basically, obviously you got 2 motors. You got to have a wire. You got to have wires that run over to the other side. So what we did here was, this is asphalt. I actually ended up taking my circular saw with a diamond bit, straight up guys, a diamond bit, and I cut the concrete. I'm sorry, not concrete, this is asphalt. You can see it's asphalt. Cut the asphalt just wide enough to put a 3/4 inch PVC pipe down there to run the wires across to this side. All right, so I swear there's a lot of traffic on this road, man. It never ends. Anyway, so the wire basically goes underground, comes over here, comes back over here, and it comes back up to my control box. Okay, so let me kind of get into what's going on over here, because as you can tell, there's a lot going on, and I'm actually kind of proud of it, because I was lucky to have power up here to the road, and we also have some we got some LED lights on the columns over here. So basically, my family's been here for since, let's see, 1993. It's been a long time. So when my dad built the house here, he actually installed direct burial power direct to barrel Romex for power, 120 volt, AC out here, and it literally goes all the way to the light post, and it goes all the way along this fence line, and it goes all the way down to the house down there. And so basically what I had to do was I had to go under the ground, obviously, and I had to locate the wire. And actually, I think I located about right here in this spot. So it runs like right here, real close to the asphalt. So I dug that up, located the wire, and I wired with my Romex direct burial up into the box. Okay, there's a lot going on here, guys. So I have another direct burial Romex going over to the other side, because we decided to, since we were going to go ahead and just cut the asphalt, I'll go ahead and run it in that pipe too, so that way I'll have it over here in case I want to put another outlet on the fence over here. All right, so all right, y'all, here goes the gate. It's going to open. Go ahead and hit it. Check this out. All right, here's the gates opening, and you can even hear the relays inside the controller going off. All right. All's clear. We'll see you later. All right, so. All right, you want to close it? All right. Now we're going to close it back up and I'll finish my spiel. Okay, so. All right, back to what's going on here. Okay, several things. And there's the gate as it closes. Just like that. So, all right, back to what we're doing. This right here is the TOPENS controller, AT1202. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I talked about the keypad entry a while ago. Excuse me, I'm coughing. I'm trying to get over this cold. I got a cold or something. But anyway, I decided to leave the door off of the actual controller because obviously I have a box that I put it in because I had a lot of other things that I wanted to put in here as well. All right, so for what's going on in the box, here's the entire controller. Here's a power strip, and over here is a little mini travel router. This is the GLI net. I think it's the AR750, and so that works really good to have Wi-Fi up here. All right, I will get into how I get Wi-Fi in just a minute. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying for the box. Okay, but that's a Wi-Fi router. Okay, it's got 3 ports on it, blah blah blah. All right, power strip, got a lot of stuff plugged in here. There's a reason for that. All right, excuse me. All right, so I also have over here, I have a SONOFF Internet of Things smart switch. Okay, this thing it's a 4-channel relay, and I can control pretty much what I want to with relays here at the road from the smartphone app or Alexa or Google Home or anything. So that's really cool. I wanted the gate to definitely be controlled remotely via the internet, locally, remote, you know, however need be. All right, so let's see here. This power adapter right here actually powers the SONOFF. It is it's actually only 9 volts DC. Doesn't take very much voltage or very much current to run these this Wi-Fi box as well as the relays. All right. This is for the GeoLinet AR750 travel router. This plug right here is for my camera, which is right there past mama. So I've got a camera facing back to the gate so I can see the gate. It's not to really see who's coming or going, it's just to see if the gate is open or closed. That way, no matter where I'm at, I can make sure the gate is open or, you know, is closed, basically. So, all right, this is where it gets interesting, guys. This right here, this power cord is for my Ubiquiti power over Ethernet adapter, okay? Now, let me get into that for a little bit. Basically, in order to get Wi-Fi from my house, which is roughly 1,200 feet back this way, okay? Back this way, past me and my thumb. We go back this way, and you can't see my house. You can't see it from here, okay? So, I'll show you how I did that. I used the Ubiquiti, these are called the Nano, I think these are the 2.4 gigahertz Nano Wi-Fi bridges, if you will, repeaters or whatever. All right, these things are literally good for miles. I mean, 5 or 6 miles, straight line of sight, okay? Now, I've got pretty much line of sight. There's a barn way down there that I have another Ubiquiti nano station, 2.4 gigahertz, which is in line of sight with this one. And so I'm literally getting 300 megabits throughput between those two. Sorry for the coughing again, guys. I'm getting over a really bad cold. No, it's not COVID. All right. So that's how I'm getting Wi-Fi out here. Works really great. I can literally come out here and watch YouTube, play games, whatever on the internet through this Wi-Fi situation I've got going on. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer anything. So if you find my video and you're trying to figure out how to get controls to a gate that's a long ways from your house and yada, 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 and get it connected to the internet, I can help you do all that. But anyway, all right, as far as what's going on here, okay, the way I can open my gate remotely is using my SONOFF smart switch, okay? So basically this thing has relays in it, and you'll see there's a common connection, normally open connection, and normally closed connection. The 2 wires I've got going right here go right over here, and they go straight into my controller on these 2 terminals right here, which is basically, it's just like a garage door opener. If you short 2 wires together, it's going to operate your garage door. Same concept with these right here. If you short the wires, it will open, stop, close, stop. That's all it does. So I can use Alexa, Google Home, whatever with this device to control my gates. So basically I've got for all intents and purposes, a smart gate here. And as far as my camera back there, which is way down there, it will also operate the gate on its app also. That is a TOPENS camera and app as well. I'm not too crazy about the TOPENS camera and their app. It works great. I'm really going to rather use this right here, you know, because I can just say Alexa, operate the gate, and Alexa will do it for me. All right. Now, couple other things that I had go on here in this very busy box is it was getting very hot in the afternoons in the summer. It's starting to get hot here in North Carolina, so it was getting very hot. So I decided to take a an 8-inch computer fan. I've got plenty of fans at the house, and wire that up to my SONOFF smart switch as well. Basically, what I can do with this is I can set this fan on a timer, you know, through Alexa or whatever I want to, anywhere, and I can turn this fan on. Okay, so to make this work, I had to cut a big hole in my box, which I really didn't want to because it's a waterproof box. But what I did was I went and bought one of these R2 Pro Imperial dryer vents from Lowe's, and this works really well. It'll keep the water out of the box, and as well it will also let me exhaust the heat from this box when it's closed up, you know, via the bottom. All right, trying to think, is there anything else going on? I know there's a lot going on. It's a lot to cover. If you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment, you know, down in the comment section. But I know it's a lot to take in. But it was kind of in my whole big scheme of things to make the gate a smart gate, if you will. And so, because we live so far back in the woods back there. But anyway, let me go ahead and wrap this up, and I will take you guys back down close to the house, and I'll show you how the rest of the Ubiquiti Wi-Fi bridges work when we get down there. Catch you in a few. Okay, I also forgot to mention, I do have one of these little devices here, which is a humidity, temperature, and let's see, I think it's humidity, relative humidity, temperature. It's a it's called a sensor push, and I can see the temperature inside the box only by Bluetooth. So I have to be up here close to the gate to see this, but this really helps to determine what your, you know, relative humidity, your temperature, and your dew point is in your box. So that's very important to know. I'm hoping I'll see a huge difference in the temperature, cooler obviously, when I got the fan running. It's kind of cool right now, so I don't have to really worry about it. But just want to throw that in there. And what else we got going on? So I have a timer for the lights at the road, and I also have a waterproof, or, you know, weatherproof outlet out here as well. So all goes down to the ground, yada yada yada. But there's my Cat 5 going up to my Ubiquiti. And all right, so let's get back down to the house here, and I'll show you the rest of it. All right, here's just another look at the gate when I come back, and obviously you'll see the camera right here, and it's also Wi-Fi, which is connecting to the router in the box over here, and it works great. Obviously I can access that as well because I got the Ubiquiti Wi-Fi going back to my LAN at the house. So let's get back down there, and I'll show you all the rest of it. All right, so this is the other end of my Ubiquiti setup. So this is how this is configured. This Ubiquiti antenna is in bridge mode, so it bridges the connection wirelessly from this antenna all the way down to the other antenna at the road or at the gate. So this Ubiquiti is in AP mode. Okay, so it's an access point, and the Ubiquiti at the other end is a station. All right, and so obviously you see there's a wire, which is network as well as power Ethernet, going through the barn, and it connects the two together via the power Ethernet connectors. And so basically you have a local area network between this antenna and that antenna right there inside this building. So again, that one right there is the access point for the station at the other end. However, this one right here is the station for the one that's all the way down at the house. Okay, so I actually have two wireless connections with a LAN connection in this building, with a wireless connection going to the gates. And like I said, I'm getting 300 megabits throughput between the two. So you can have just as many things you want wired together. Always remember, networking, your bottleneck's going to be your slowest link. So if both of them are doing 300 megabits per second, you're good. I mean, you're going to get 300 megabits per second. So but anyway, that's pretty much how that is set up. And these are in WDS mode. So basically, because I am going through multiple wireless connections, you got to have it in WDS, or wireless distribution mode. Wireless distro, yes, WDS, that's what they call it. Basically, in networking terms, that anything you have connected to the other end, your MAC addresses, will not be tied to the access points or the wireless in between, because I want all my MAC addresses to be ARPed from my ARP tables back on my home wireless router, which is AT&T. That's basically my local area network. That's my DMARC. It goes out to internet. So I want all my MAC addresses to come back so I can see all my devices on my local area network, and that's how you make that happen. So, but anyway, just want to show you guys how I did that, how I had that set up. It works really great. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have, or make another video to explain some stuff and how I did it. But if anybody's looking for a solution to get internet to your gate, if you have a large piece of property, and you've been really struggling trying to figure out how to do it instead of having to lay cable or whatnot, well, this will definitely this will do the trick. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something, and I will check y'all later. Peace.